Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is Stephanie Adams with SOS Solutions, and let's get right down to business. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the differences between your FICO score and a vantage score, commonly referred to as a Credit Karma score. However, please remember that the score that you see on Credit Karma is actually called a vantage score. Vantage was developed by the credit bureaus themselves. FICO was developed by a company called the Fair Isaac Corporation. They are largely the same, but they're also very different. We're going to break that down for you. So let's go ahead and get started. So the differences between the FICO score that you see from the Vantage score is FICO score has 5 points of data that it uses to calculate your credit score. It's used by the majority of lenders in the United States. Specifically, mortgage lenders cannot use a Vantage score to calculate your scores for buying a home. It also contains stagnant data. So let's get into this. The 5 points of data that FICO is going to use to create a credit score for you are based on the following things. Do you pay your bills on time? How much do you owe versus how much can you borrow? How long have you had credit for? Do you have a mix of credit? How often do you apply for credit? All of those things together will create your credit score for you. The FICO score is used by most lenders in the United States. That's actually mandated by their investors. The investors get to decide what score they want to use, and they have all unanimously decided that they want to use the FICO score for right now. So mortgage companies are bound to those rules, and they have to use that FICO algorithm. One of the differences between FICO and Vantage is that the FICO score contains a lot of stagnant data. It's not as fluid as the Vantage scores. While making little adjustments can have an effect on your FICO score, those little adjustments on the Vantage score would cause more of an effect. Okay, let's talk about your Vantage score or your Credit Karma score. It contains 6 points of data. It's on the rise with lenders, and it includes trending data. So let's talk about how your scores are actually calculated. It contains 6 points of data. They include, do you pay your bills on time? How much have you used? Your balances, your history, when is the last time you opened an account, and your available credit. I just want to touch on the differences to the FICO score. The first difference that I see is the available credit and the balances have been broken out in this scoring system, as well as instead of it stating specifically inquiries, which it states on the FICO side, your Vantage scores just want to know when the last time you opened an account was. So there are big differences and can often explain why scores can vary up to 100 points for FICO versus Vantage. We are seeing that the Vantage score is on the rise with lenders who lend revolving accounts or credit cards. Due to a lot of Credit Karma's marketing and their partnership agreements, lenders are starting to use this, but right now it cannot be used for mortgages. Your Credit Karma score also contains more trending data, which basically means that making little tweaks to your Vantage score will result in a change faster than the FICO score, which gives the Vantage score the advantage in this situation. This is just basic information based on the algorithm of FICO and the algorithm of Vantage. We can go a little bit deeper here. Just follow the SOS Solutions page on Facebook. Follow us over on Instagram. And of course, keep reading our blog right on our page, soscreditsolutions.com. Take care, everyone.